Hi, this is Ben Rogers. This is the Property Diary. This is Wednesday, 31st of October, Halloween. And I think it's about as close as I get to a pumpkin look today. I'm dressed up in a bright orange. That's as close as I can get to a pumpkin. Anyway, just a quick update today. I wanted to tell you about a phone call I've had with a guy that I know through one of my own mentors, Rick Otten. He's been through Rick's advanced training, he's been through his boot camps, he's been through his Go Direct training, and he's got an opportunity that's come to light. Now, it's easy for me to say I'm happy to deal with all sorts of types of deals, from say a £30,000 studio flat up to sort of multi-million-pound properties. But not everybody's comfortable with that, and sometimes people just want a bit of hand-holding, a little bit of help. And that's why this guy's come to me. He's got a property that's actually up at the moment with the agent for about 1.5, 1.6 million. It's a nice big 5-bedroom property in the kind of the heartland of Surrey. And the guy's obviously motivated, but Rob is uncertain about taking this one forward as his first deal. So he's approached me, and the beauty again, I keep on banging on about this, but you must let people know what you do. You must get yourself out there. You must get known as somebody who can solve problems. And that's why Rob's come to me. He knows me through Rick Otten training. He knows that I'm out there and doing this sort of stuff. He knows I've probably got a lot more comfort in that size of deal. Long story short, we've agreed to do a joint venture on this if we can make it work. Give you a bit of the background to it. It's a big 5-bedroom property, so it's up for 1.6 million at the moment. It's been on since I believe the start of this year, and they haven't got a buyer for it. I think there's even tenants in the property at the moment, but that's only short term by the sounds of it. Long story short, Rob has a carpet cleaning business, actually cleaned the carpets in this house, and mentioned to the guy who might be able to help him out at some stage in the future, and he's got back in touch with Rob. Well, hello, motivation or not. And it sounds like the motivation has increased because he really needs to get this done by Christmas. Look, there's so many different ways that we can potentially do this. From talking to Rob, it sounds like this property is unencumbered, there's no mortgage on it, so it's all cash bit, and they need a couple of £100,000 because they're going in separate directions. So all we've got to do is come up with a way that we can actually come up with that money. Now, it could be that we find a buyer, stroke tenant buyer, who's got a big pot of cash but can't get the mortgage. That pot of cash can come in as they're getting started money that can go to the owner and allows them to move on with their life so long as they're locking in their long-term profit from the property. It could be that we help them through a broker, for example, refinance or put finance onto the property that Rob or new tenant buyer, etc., can actually then babysit. But at least it gives them some of their cash now, which allows them to go in their separate ways. There's lots of different ways this can be put together. But the way that I've suggested that Rob handles this is he says, look, get back to the owner, say, look, I've been talking to my partner. I think we've got a solution here, but probably the best thing to do is to speak to my partner directly. Now, the word partner could mean anything. Could be his wife. It could be his business partner. Heck, it could be his gay lover. It really doesn't matter. But the phrase partner will mean to the vendor, somebody that Rob has got a relationship with, knows and trusts, therefore I know and trust them as well. Does that make sense? Okay? So the next step really is Rob will speak to the guy, I'll then have a conversation with him. Now the way I said that I'd help Rob learn about this is it's easy for me to have a one-to-one conversation with the vendor, but then how's Rob going to learn? The way to make sure that Rob learns from this is I will video and I record the conversation I have so that then Rob can see the speech patterns I'm using, how we take that progress forward. Next steps after that, because it's a big size deal with a big chunk of cash in it, it may be that me, Rob and the owner meet up at the property or meet for a cup of coffee somewhere to take things further. But first things first, Rob has a conversation with the vendor, I then have a conversation with the vendor, I record it so that Rob can learn, we all win out of this. Sometimes people need some hand-holding, mentoring to get them across the line. I know that a lot of the time when I'm working with my students, for example, if I can get them across the line on their first deal or the first couple of deals, it's then easy from then on because the confidence there. Once people have seen it all the way through, rather than just attending the training course, coming out of it on Monday morning and confused. Let's face it, Rick Otten's training, as far as I'm concerned, is probably the best training out there. That's where I learnt my craft. But sometimes people just need that extra bit of hand-holding. So there you go, that's today. That's pumpkin coloured 31st of October. Happy Halloween to everybody. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're looking forward to your fireworks and out at the weekend. And I should look forward to speaking to you. Actually, I probably won't speak to you for the next couple of days because it's half-term week this week. I'm having a couple of days off with Linda, Megan and the girls. So no doubt we'll be out doing sort of family stuff, and I probably won't be doing any property stuff. So you may not hear from me again until next week, which will be about the 5th. Okay, enjoy your fireworks, enjoy your Halloween, and enjoy your trick-or-treating tonight. Take care, speak to you later. Cheers.